Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 4 tips to stay motivated at all times. I know how much of a struggle it is to find motivation to work hard, to start a side hustle and do all the things that you want to do. So in today's video, I'm going to give you excellent reasons and excellent ways in which you can stay motivated and pumped up to work hard all the time. But what I'm also doing is working right now. So I am currently working on building a presentation. So my team is joining, and for them I'm creating an employee onboarding workbook sort of a thing. So I have to sit and design that, which according to my estimates, is going to take me around 4 hours, and doing 4 hours of hard work is crazy. So what I follow is something called the Pomodoro technique, which basically means I do 45 minutes of work and then I take 15 minutes of break. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work for 45 minutes and I'm going to vlog that process of working, and then in the 15-minute break I'm going to face the camera and give you 1 point in each break time, so that you get something and I get my work done as well. So this is a way for me to keep myself motivated. 45 minutes of work on my laptop and 15 minutes speaking to you at the end of every point. I hope that's exciting for you, and with that, let's start with the first 45-minute work session, and after that I'm going to see you and share the first point of keeping yourself motivated with you. Let's begin.
I could go for this, no more tricks. We could take things slow. Say you think about it too. When the lights go out and there's no doubt that I should be with, that I should be. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going.
So just got done with the first 45-minute slot of working on this presentation deck, and so far I've been able to make like 4 slides, which is crazy. I knew this was going to take long because this is such a major part of the organization. Okay, so now it's break time and I'm going to share with you my very first tip, which is to consume meaningful content. Now I know this sounds super basic, which is why I'm going to share an experience with you. So just 4-5 days back, I was feeling really low. Like I was working on something and I wasn't feeling super inspired to work on it. My motivation levels were completely zero. So I decided, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and take a break. And in that break, I decided to watch on something on YouTube. So I just opened YouTube randomly, and there was an interview of by this channel called Intellectual Indies, and this guy had an interview with the founder of Internshala, which is one of my absolute favorite websites. I really like their work culture. I really like the organization with what they stand for. So the interview was with the founder, and I was like, let me just like watch this video. If I don't like it, I can always move to something funny, something interesting. So I was like, let me just go ahead and watch it. So I opened that interview, and that interview was like almost 1 hour long, and I just decided to play it, and I started watching it. 10 minutes into the interview, I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. Like I'm so excited to see the kind of work that these people are doing with that organization, and it pumped me up to the level that I was like, oh my god, I'm like, a lot of ideas started coming to me. I started feeling motivated. I wanted to pause that, go back to work. I don't know, it just made me feel so motivated and excited again. So of course, because the interview was so good, I decided to continue and watch the whole interview, which was, like I said, about 45 minutes. I finished the whole thing. It was so good, and at the end of it, I was like, I don't want to do anything else. I stopped everything and I went straight to work. So the moral of the story is that if you consume content that actually inspires you, that actually motivates you, content by people who are doing good things in their life, content by people who are being productive themselves, I think that inspires you, that motivates you to a level that you can't imagine. Sometimes it's that little push that we need, you know. So my recommendation, number 1 point that I have for staying motivated, is to consume content that truly makes a difference in your life. So I can definitely recommend some channels which inspired me, and I'm going to leave the links to those in the description box below. I would highly recommend that you go and check them out. You're going to get a lot of inspiration, and if you continue to watch content on that channel, I can assure you, any day when you feel unmotivated, just go and watch one of the videos on that channel, and you will come back feeling so pumped and so excited. So I hope this was helpful, and with that, I am going to go back to work again for 45 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and give you the second tip that I have for this. Okay, let's begin.
And there's no doubt that I should be with, that I should be. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, baby, just give me a sign. Baby, give me.
So just got done with a few more slides, and I'm going to share with you tip number 2, which is to surround yourself with a community of like-minded people. Now again, sounds super basic, but let me give you an example. So Hustle Post Academy, right, which is my online course, where in this course we don't specifically just give people like video lectures, we don't just give them guidance and coaching and all of that, but a major part of what we do is provide students with a community so that they can network with each other. Now imagine if there's somebody who's looking to start their own side hustle, if they are put in a community where everyone else is also on the same journey, you just instantly feel super connected and you feel super motivated to work towards your goal as well, because everyone around you is doing the same thing, right? So that is what I mean by surrounding yourself with a community of like-minded people. So now you don't necessarily have to surround yourself in a paid community. There are a lot of free communities that are available in the country. There are Facebook groups, there are a lot of these sessions that keep happening. So what I recommend is that if you are somebody who regularly faces lack of motivation, or if you feel like things are, you have these times when you don't feel motivated, I would recommend that you find yourself either a buddy or a small community or a group of people who can keep you accountable. Inside Hustle Post Academy, we call this accountability partner, which means people according to their choice associate with one person in the academy. They call themselves their accountability partner. Whenever they feel like things are not working out for them, they get in touch with this person, they keep each other accountable to get things done. So if you have a friend, a brother, a sibling, mother, father, whoever you think is going to be a good support system for you, make them your accountability partner. It's always better if this person is also on the same journey as you. For example, if you need motivation to prepare for an entrance exam, so you can find an accountability partner who's also preparing for the same exam, so that both of you can keep each other accountable. Or you can form a small study group of 7 to 8 people where you can meet on Zoom calls, or you can actually meet in person if COVID is not a major thing in your area, and you can actually keep each other super motivated and accountable. On days when you feel low, this is the most important thing. Seeing others take action, seeing others do things will make you motivated in ways you can't even imagine. So this is my tip number 2. Make sure that you take step on this. If you'd like to become a part of the community of Hustle Post Academy, then I have a link in the description box below. You can consider joining our community. We love keeping each other accountable. We love making sure that everyone's on track, but there are so many other community options. There are so many free Facebook groups that you can decide to be a part of. I'll leave a link to the few of them in the description box below. Okay, now back to work.
I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, baby, just give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you, and here we go again. Staying up all night to see if you've been.
Hi, so just got done with my third 45-minute work session, and now I am close to done with about 12 slides, which is exciting, makes me happy that the work is coming along. And I'm going to give you the third point, which is seek help. Now I know this sounds a little odd, like why should you seek help for motivation, but let me give you an example again. So whenever you feel demotivated, one of the major reasons why that happens is because you don't know what the next step is. If you know exactly the step that you need to take in order to achieve the result, then you don't feel demotivated that easily. But if, for example, let's say one of the goals that you want to achieve is I want to become a content writer, and you have to work towards it. But at the same time, if you don't know what the next step is to become a content writer, how should you get started, what are some of the steps you have to take, what are some of the actions you have to take, then you're bound to feel demotivated because you want to work, but you just don't know what the next step is. So in this case, what I highly recommend is that you seek help. Seek help to identify what the next step is. Seek help to make sure that you know the step-by-step path to achieve the end result that you're looking to achieve. Now, what are some ways in which you can look for help, right? One is, of course, you can read books, because that's going to give you a lot of roadmap, especially books by people who have already done it. I think that's going to give you a lot of clarity. You can also do a lot of free courses that are available on websites like Coursera or Udemy. There are a lot of free courses available today. You can also watch YouTube videos. You can listen to interviews with successful people who are in this industry. All of this is going to give you the exact roadmap, the step-by-step direction to reach the end result. Of course, if you have the money, you can also do paid courses. You can book mentorship programs. You can reach out to people on DMs. You can ask them questions. There are so many things you can do. So make sure that if you don't know what the next step is, if you don't know how you can proceed, then please don't hesitate to seek help. Ask people, reach out to people who you think is going to be helpful for you. And I'm sure if they find time, if your question is framed in such a way that they will be able to give you an answer right away, they'll be more than happy to help you out. But here's a quick tip that I have. Whenever you're reaching out to somebody for help, ask them very direct questions. Don't tell them, hey, I want to do this, I don't know what the next step is. What you should tell them is, I have tried this, give them the background, tell them what you're doing, and ask them exactly where you're stuck. This way, they know that you have put in the time, energy, and effort to ask them the question in the right way, and they'll be more tempted to send you a reply. So just make sure that you keep this in mind and seek help to know what the exact step-by-step process is. And once you have that process laid right in front of you, then you will know what it is that you have to do, and chances are that you won't feel demotivated to work. I hope this helps, and with that, I'm jumping back into work, and I'll come back to you with the last point for this video.
Give me a sign, oh, baby, just give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you, and here we go again. Staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign. Yeah, give me a sign. Yeah, give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Give me a sign. Just give me a sign.
So it's done. My presentation, entire thing that I had to do, all 45 slides are completely done. I'm so happy. It took me 4 work sessions of 45 minutes each to finish this whole thing, but I'm so happy that it's done. It's a major thing of my to-do list. And now I'm going to share with you the final point, which is to build routines. Now hear me out again. Again, sounds super basic, but let me explain this to you with an example, right? What we tend to do is that we prioritize motivation a lot. We give a lot of importance to motivation, and we believe that only when we feel motivated is when we should do the work. But if you look at any successful person in the world, what they'll tell you is that motivation comes and goes. It's the nature of motivation is such that it comes and goes, right? So what you need to do is to get over motivation and build routines and systems and discipline, so that you're able to work even if the motivation is not very high on that particular day. So like for me, on a regular basis, like every week or any other week, I regularly feel that I don't want to do anything. I just want to sleep. I want to watch Netflix. I get these moments all the time. But what I've realized is that if I just give in to all of these desires all the time, I would not be able to do anything. I won't be able to have the consistency that's required to make things happen. Which is why what I've done is build systems, build discipline, and build routines. And I stick to them. If this is time for me to wake up, I wake up. If it's time for me to go to the gym, I go to the gym. And discipline over motivation any day. Motivation will come and go, guys. Even if you're the most strong-willed person in the world, motivation is going to come and go. But what will sustain you in the long term is consistency. And yeah, with that, I hope this video gave you some food for thought. I hope you act upon all of these pointers that I gave you. Let me know if you have any tips in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you next time in the next video. Bye bye. Thank you so much for staying with me till I finished all of this, and bye bye.
On and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back.